Well, hello there, Konnichiwa, good morning to you all. So, I came again to do the review for Carnival episode 5. I will not review this episode by following what happened from the start to the middle to the end of the episode. I will talk about it, about stuff that happened in the episode and that it's important for the future of the story. So, uh, in this episode, right at the beginning, we learn that the one that is killing the persons in that village where Gareki lived actually is his old friend Yotoka. Um, because in the last episode they kinda Yogi and Gareki too. They think that maybe the one that is killing the people is Tsubame, the sister, but after all it ended up being Yotoka, the brother. And apparently this is later on revealed on the episode. He is taking some pills that are being handed down to him by a doctor. We don't learn his name, but at the end of the episode we'll also learn that this doctor, this scientist, is a Veruga that is conducting experiences, I guess, for Kafka. And uh, this guy Yotoka kinda distrusted this doctor, and so it's explained that they give them a bottle of pills. So this guy Yotoka basically he take his own dose of that pills and the dose of his sister. So he have a double dose of these pills, this that change him or made him halfway to a Veruga, but apparently it did not transform completely because of the bond with his twin sister, Tsubame, because it is explained in this episode that he did not lose control of his mind completely because his sister was present and in some way uh, due to the fact they be twins she counterbalanced that effect. Also we learn more about Gareki and apparently Gareki, like we have seen on the last episode, he was kinda saved by the older sister of these two, Tsubaki, and she is already dead. Yeah, we already know about it. However, in this episode, it's explained that it was Yotoka that apparently killed her when he awakened his powers for the first time. Because apparently Tsubaki was trying to prevent this doctor to give pills to his younger brother and sister. And I don't get, I think that Yotoka killed her because that's what the doctor says. However, Gareki, when he lunges at the doctor and attacks him, he accuses him of killing her. So I guess Yotoka killed her because he lose control and went per se, and she tried to stop that, and she ended up being dying in the process, I guess. Or this doctor killed her. Then in this episode we also see Yogi fighting against Yotoka, and Yogi he possesses interesting powers. He is quite a good fighter, and he is quite. I will not say, "Whoa, she is amazingly powerful," but he is strong. He is strong. He ends up being defeated by Yotoka. Um, but then Gareki, also we have some flashback about his past, and that Gareki, when he was saved, he kinda do not get along with others, and he kinda does not recognize the concept of family. And in two or three mini flashback that appeared in this episode, we kinda understand better the personality of Gareki. That is a person that prefers not to have any attachments, is a lone guy, and yes, he is also a guy that at the end he cares for his friends, but he does not uh, want that emotions to be known by others. So he kind of builds. It appears to me he kind of build up a wall around him and around his own heart and something like that, and to defend himself from feelings, care. Well, we have some character development on Gareki. We kinda understand a little why he is what he is. However, this I guess does not fully explain Gareki's personality. Uh, but we have a good development, or we learn more about Gareki and about his past and how he was, and eventually what kind of defensive structure he might have created to defend himself from others and from being feeling pain or feeling attachment or something along that lines. And at the end of the episode, Yotoka Gareki was attacking Yotoka because this doctor kind of used the power and began acting on Yotoka, and he was began to losing control, even if he was kind of close to his twin sister, but he kind of began choking her because he was not in control anymore, or was began losing all control due to what that doctor did. And apparently the bond that sister and brother have was not enough to present to prevent the evolution of, or the escalate of his powers going berserk, due to the influence of this doctor, scientist, whatever. Um, so when Gareki goes, and because Yotoka asks him to kill him, when Gareki was going to do it, we see a spear coming from the sky and trespassing Yotoka in the chest, and he disappears. I don't get exactly who shoot that out. If it was one member of Circus, it was another person. It was not quite clear, because one thing that is it kind of bothered me in this episode is all the great part of the scenes are dark. We don't see exactly. We hear the characters, we hear what they are doing. Yes, I kind of understand this is kind of adding more darkness to the episode, to the situation, and so on. But it was kind of annoying to watch this episode without any image, only a black Akron. It was kinda annoying. I understand why they did it, because this was important, because Gareki was having a hard fight inside, because his friend from died because all that stuff that was happening in the village that he went after being saved by Tsubaki. I understand all that. However, it was kinda annoying, the darkness, the enfatization of darkness in the episode. It was kinda annoying and kinda. But that's the only critic I have to say to this episode, because we did learn more about Gareki past. We kinda have small hints about how or what is the reason why he is the way he is. We also understand that Kafka apparently we get to see in a way the process they use to create Faruga, in this case through a pill they give to persons and that change them. We on the last episode already, when Gareki remembers his past, he also say that about the boat where he was, that they also did this some kind of experiment similar to that, but with food. Um, and well, I guess this is all for this episode. Yogi was a good fighter. We get to see his action, his powers. They were good. They were not amazing, but they were good. So this is my review for Carnival episode 5. Hope you enjoy. Stay well.